And this is why I usually leave Sentry Mode turned on. I'll tell you all about it. If you've been watching the channel, you know that I bought this Model 3 for its road tripping capability. It charges so much faster than our Bolt, and the supercharger network is way better than anything that CCS can offer. But the Tesla cams were one of the things that piqued my interest. If you're not familiar, this Tesla Model 3 has 9 cameras on it. It has 3 in the front, one for normal viewing, wide angle, and another one that somebody's going to tell me what it is in the comments. We've got repeater cameras on the left and right side, and these are what pop up on the screen when you activate your turn signal to monitor your blind spots. There are cameras in the door pillars on each side. Plus there's a backup camera for when you're backing up and you put the car in reverse, it'll show you that backup camera and both repeater camera views. Plus there's also a camera facing the interior cabin of the car. Well, last week I had an event that was work related and had to do some setup with it at the beginning of the day and then go back to work. And on my way back to work, I had a motorcycle pass me in my lane. And he was revving pretty high. I was doing 70, which was with the speed limit, and he blew past me there. Traffic wasn't really all that thick, but his engine made my heart jump a little bit. Now that's the dash cam feature that the Tesla cams have. I was just able to tap a button on the screen and record that clip. Later in the evening, as I drove to the event, I got passed by a Cybertruck. And again, I was able to record that event. That's just some of the things that it can do, as well as automatically record in the event of an accident. Now here's where the Sentry Mode cameras come in. I was in the event, not great cell signal. When I get out of the event and my cell signal comes back, I have a notification that it had triggered the alarm about 23 minutes earlier. When I finally get to my car, I look at it, I don't see anything untoward on the car at all. And I go through the Sentry clips, and there I discovered this incident. I had parked next to a white GMC Denali, and someone was yelling at the driver of the car, pounding on the window, trying to pull open the locked door handle of the Denali. I saw this from the repeater camera view. From the front camera view, I saw 2 people walking up to the car. One holds his arm out to stop traffic, which it works, he used the force. And then on the side camera, I see the magazine he's holding, so I know it's the same guy. He grabs the dude who was banging on the Denali and starts throwing him around, mostly up against my poor car, which had nothing really to do with this whole thing. It just happened to be there. But at least unlike the Denali, I didn't get my door handle ripped off. Now, the gentleman who was being grabbed and thrown around was wearing jeans, which have rivets on the side, and he's wearing a belt that had these metal studs on them. And after I saw the clip, I got out my flashlight. It was dark, and that's when I saw scratches on my car up and down the left side. One right by the repeater camera, one by the left rear door, a big finger smudge where he'd been thrown up against the left rear window, another small scratch on my quarter panel, but a large amount of scratches on my driver's door. Based off of recommendations of my coworkers, I was going to make a report to the Fort Worth Police Department. Tried to do the online report, but it would only do the online report if it fit into a specific amount of crimes, and this didn't really fit in any of those. So I called the non-emergency number that night. Didn't get a call back until I was asleep, so I had to call back again the next day. Finally did get a call back and was told since it wasn't really intentional vandalism, no one was really hurt, and it wasn't really happening now, they wouldn't even recommend opening an investigation because a detective would just close the investigation immediately. So they just gave me a call number and sent me on my way, just in case I needed it for insurance purposes. Before I got the call back, I had gone by a Mako. They said that everything would buff out, probably at about 30 to 60 minutes worth of time, and it would cost me about $130. So I was planning on doing that, but what I did instead was go to Walmart and got a kit from Meguiar's that was a Meguiar scratch removal kit. Followed the instructions, and the scratches are gone from the car. Everything buffed out. It cost me 20 bucks worth of supplies, and I still have the tools that came with the kit that I can use them again later. So that was really the best outcome for me. And before anybody asks in the comments, yes, I will be sending this footage into Wham Bam Tesla Cam. We'll see what happens. If you found this video entertaining, please give us a like, subscribe for more. I've got a whole bunch more content planned coming up over the summer. And thanks for watching.